This isn't your typical celebrity meltdown, oh no. It's ugly, secret, and pouring out like poison at 2 in the morning. Don't flinch, because what I'm about to tell you will make you rethink every single night Eric Mena ever spent with Mendeecees behind closed hotel doors, when no one was seeing. But now that everyone is, insiders claim that Erica didn't just start sobbing during a cheap Instagram live. Instead, she told close pals that Mendeecees saw her and prevented her from leaving the suite, blocking her phone, the door, and yelled, "You're not going anywhere tonight." How do we know that someone has nothing to lose? A staff member is seen attempting to knock as Erica's muffled voice implores, "Please just open the door," in a shaky hallway video that was leaked. And if you want controversy, guess who paid the employee to vanish as soon as word spreads about what people are doing on the street? Before you scroll away, assuming this is just a messy relationship drama, stay still because the audio samples and receptures how it actually began, not the version that's circulating on gossip pages, but the version that Erica gave, because the silent witnesses who are about to come forward could ruin Mendeecees' name by tomorrow morning. Stay still. You'll want to hear every nasty second. According to Erica, that weekend was meant to be her time of peace. She had arranged to meet Mendeecees at the Monarch Grand, the same pricey hotel where she had previously discussed it with a friend, who quickly sold it to a low-level blog for quick hush money. She believed he wanted to apologize for all the minor humiliations he had inflicted on her since season 10, but he brought something completely different: a lock, a grudge, and a strategy to keep her instead. Love and hip-hop cast members have been covertly fighting and getting back together for years. He carried room service up at 10:45 p.m., according to a witness, a bellhop called Rico, who later lost his job for talking too much, and he was just where he needed to be, under control, away from prying eyes, and without the opportunity to reveal secrets that may burn him alive in court. He claims that when Mendeecees saw open the heavy door, he heard muffled tears, which halted him. He grinned broadly and gave him $200 to mind his own damn business, which Rico did up to this point. According to Erica, she attempted to depart. After packing her tiny designer overnight bag took her phone and said, "I'm done." Mendeecees saw, "I'm calling my driver." However, she was surprised by how tightly he gripped her wrist, causing her heart to jump a beat. He allegedly added, "You think you're going out?" and gentle voice that scared her more than any shouting could. She yanked herself free and fled to the door, which snapped shut in front of her face. Oh, hotel security locks are no joke when Erica screamed, pleaded, and even threatened to FaceTime Yandendi. But guess what? Mendeecees saw that she already had her phone and browsed through it. The man with the extra latchkey is 6 feet tall and twice as stubborn as he needs to be. As she watched in embarrassment, he read her private messages to her face. According to a later witness, Mendeecees says whisper, "You think you can embarrass me? I made you leave when I say you leave." And here's the nasty: a housekeeper called the hotel's security desk that evening after hearing something behind the door. But when they knocked, Mendeecees says answered calmly and professionally, so security left with a kind apologies and a complimentary coupon for in the meantime. Erica was inside the rooftop bar, clutching the bathroom sink and telling herself not to cry. Hours later, she admitted in a voice recording that has since been posted online that she curled up on the cold marble floor, her dress wrinkled, her mascara stained, and she told herself repeatedly saying, "They won't believe me, they never do." However, when a grainy video showing Mendeecees at the front desk looking agitated was posted on Twitter at least half of the internet believed her. You couldn't see Erica in the video, but you can hear a muffled sob that broke the narrative apart like a rag on hot concrete at morning. #Free Erica began trending fans. He was signing a paper with his head down when a young staff member cautiously stepped down the hallway. Overnight, bloggers who had previously referred to her as the drama queen #1 instead portrayed her as a survivor who had been under Mendeecees' control for too long. Mona Scott's crew at VH1 even hurried to lock down statements before breakfast. Because if there's one thing Mona detests, it's this. In addition to budget losses, there are legal repercussions for her watch. According to insiders, Mendeecees' boss attempted to silence the tale within an hour by offering the housekeeping staff hush money, some say $5,000 each, to ensure they didn't hear anything. However, one junior maid, bless her impulsive nature, fans discovered that Erica wasn't faking it. She was actually locked up, so she cried herself to tears and pleaded with him to unlock the door for her. She refused, called an online gossip show immediately, and sold her side for $500 plus free promotion for her cousin's lash company. The question that is currently plaguing everyone is why Mendeecees would trap her and what secret was worth risking. Jail time for false imprisonment, based on an unsubstantiated voice note that was purportedly recorded after he exited the bathroom door before the front desk. No one on the Love and Hip Hop set could pretend that this incident was just another messy argument between lovers. Fans' screenshots of Mendeecees sneaking were all over Erica's direct messages. Before some even cursed, they saw him giving a security guard, who is currently unavailable for comment, an envelope. It's a coincidence, but no one believes it anymore. Mona Scott, the queen of turning disaster into ratings gold, called an emergency all-cast Zoom. Mona's voice dripped acid before midday, according to a production assistant who couldn't resist. Live tweeting behind a burner account. If anyone releases any more behind-the-scenes footage without first consulting me, I promise you'll wish you were never cast. The real footage, not the blurry fan snippet, shows Erica's silhouette slumped by the door in season 12, barefoot, grasping her heels and begging, "Let me out." Too late, a junior stylist had already DM'd a gossip blogger. The Raffi from the hotel hallway camera, the stylist sold it for a pittance of $2,000, barely covering her back rent, but it caused more harm than any reunion altercation could. While Mendeecees' crisis PR team was burning the midnight oil. "Please, I promise I won't tell anything." 3 separate statements were drafted by Oil. One accused Erica of exaggerating, another the hotel of not protecting her privacy, and the third, the nuclear option, blamed her mental health. The final text was never seen since someone on the team posted it to a fan forum, and within minutes after, hashtags like #GaslightGate and #CancelMendeecees were trending alongside #FreeDot. But this is where the rabbit hole truly opened up, according to an insider who only went by the name Queenie. Mendeecees wasn't working alone. She said on an underground podcast that when asked what exactly Erica was threatening to reveal, Queenie hung off in the middle of the conversation. But by the end of the interview, Mendeecees had helped keep her quiet that night. "You think he shut the door himself? Please, that man has handlers for a reason." After the damage was done, supporters began searching through previous security deposit records, Reddit posts, and reunion videos to demonstrate that Mendeecees had a side business that extended well beyond managing Erica. Despite this online conflagration, Erica remained remarkably silent. There was only one picture of her battered bag in her closet with the caption, "Ask him why my clothes were torn." It didn't matter that she didn't say another word. There was no tearful Instagram story rage or follow-up live. Tabloids hounded her family members for quotations, and one sleazy blog even bribed a neighbor to peep through her windows to see if she was packing to leave town. In the meantime, Mendeecees doubling down. He did more harm than her voice ever could. Posted a narrative with a Bible as everyone cried while he swore on his children and his heritage, saying that he never harmed Erica or made her remain, and that she was only fabricating information out of rage that she couldn't reconcile with him, except that receipts don't lie, and Erica had them. The real turning point was when a voicemail that said, "I'm not going to do this with you anymore. I don't care about the contract you're not," appeared on a gossip website that pays top dollar for sloppy celebrity audio. "You're not my man, my producer, and I'm done lying to you." Then, Mendy said in a low, icy voice, "If you leave tonight, it's against everyone." Nobody can hear that recording and claim she simply misinterpreted a late-night disagreement, not even diehard Mendy stan. Sponsors were becoming agitated because no brand wants to be slapped next to a man who is trending for illegal restraint and psychological assault. So the Mona's team called in legal counsel and jumped ship, erasing past posts defending him inside VH1's headquarters. A major hair care due to worries over family values. The sponsor discreetly withdrew from the upcoming reunion tape. On the streets, fans did what they do best and divided into 2 ferocious groups. One half supported Erica, praising her as the next unfiltered queen of the other half. They accused her of using it as leverage, claiming that she had always been sloppy and always played the victim when it was opportune. However, the revelation that silenced even the detractors was a recently leaked hotel bill that was anonymously posted on a fan page, revealing further. Guess what the line item read? Guest containment service lawyers rushed to spin it. One frantic intern sent a statement to TMZ claiming it was a hotel safety measure. security charges built directly to Mendeecees' credit card security, which Erica never requested. Procedure for an unregistered visitor, but the hotel chain went on file the following day. We don't provide any such service. Now picture Erica reading about all of this chaos from her couch, with a tub of ice cream in her lap and her phone buzzing constantly, while her friends beg her to avoid social media. Back in Mendeecees' world, the formerly untouchable king of slick suits and suave apologies, she posted a single TikTok with just her face, no music or filter, and 5 lines on the screen: "He didn't own me at all." In and out. She also called an emergency meeting with lawyers, executives, and the top cast. Of their own. Someone dropped a bombshell the same afternoon. It was a voice message purportedly from Yandindi, the same friend who earlier vowed to support both Erica and Mendy. In the tape, a muffled Yandindi whispers, "I told him to let her go. I didn't know he'd actually lock it," he stated, adding that everything would collapse if she left by that door. Erica reposted it with no description because the internet took care of it for her bloggers, and she didn't have to say anything. In the midst of all this digital combat, a well-known gossip YouTuber claimed to have purchased a new Range Rover with the ad revenue from Erica's scandal alone. While foamed at the mouth, reaction channels broadcast 3-hour breakdowns. TikTok turned every rumor into a viral soundbite. Erica called her lawyer, not the reality show lawyer they all use for TV disputes, while she was preparing her last move. Within hours, paperwork was filed for a civil action, a restraining order, and an official statement asking for criminal charges for unlawful. When TMZ revealed the restraining order, Erica's face was in the courthouse foyer, sunglasses low, makeup free, with paparazzi shouting her name. She didn't bat an eyelid, simply saying, "I'm safe now. That's all that matters for now." According to insiders, Mendy called Erica's mother and pleaded with her to talk reason into her daughter while she was playing the long game. He even promised to pay for her therapy, donate to a women's shelter, and even shoot a fictitious redemption dot in the meantime. Other women, who are largely nameless at this time, began whispering to minor bloggers that Erica's narrative seemed a bit too familiar, with one claiming that he once cornered him. Her mother hung up on him. If Erica would just stop dragging his name through the dirt. At an after party, she told her bluntly, "Nobody needs to know where you are tonight, just relax." None of these claims have been verified yet, but in scandal world, the public just needs the hint of a pattern to make sponsors back off. Like he had an airborne illness. A men's cologne company he had previously led made a slick apology saying, "We stand with women and do not tolerate any intimidation or coercion, real or alleged." By the end of that week, Mendeecees had disappeared. The deal had dumped him overnight and removed all of his photos from their website. He escaped to New Jersey after being spotted in Atlanta, while others claim he is locked up with an old friend's family phone off, watching everything fall apart around him. His lawyer made a brief statement, saying, "My client denies any criminal wrongdoing and will cooperate fully, but fans don't care." Cast Insiders claims that Mona's crew is preparing precisely that, an uncensored sit-down to record in a last reunion program when Erica confronts him on a stage without any censors or edits. They want mug shots and polished comments. According to some sources, Erica apparently consented on one condition: "I want every second to be televised without any cuts, red dubbing, tears, or making him look sorry if he isn't. The studio is hidden, has greatest security, and doesn't allow leaks." What's next for Erica? Others say a tell-all book, others say a documentary, and some say a new reality program that only features her without any fakes, phone screenshots, and possibly even a hidden audio from inside the closed hotel suite. Have not yet been heard, but reliable sources insist it's nuclear. Whether Mendy comes back with another apology or fights valiantly to clear his record, the damage is done. And no matter how hard he tries, he will always be remembered as the man who imprisoned Eric Mena behind a hotel door. Friends, no phony. Husbands, just the reality. Lost everything attempting to keep her quiet, and you're seeing everything happen. You'd better believe that the last word hasn't been said, since it was best expressed in Erica's last post before becoming radio silent. "You tried to shut the door on me, but you can see how wide I swing it open now. You've heard every twisted detail, including the secret suite, the concealed sobs, the hush money, and the receipts that turned Mendy on. Because the next chapter might destroy half of Atlanta reality TV, and no shut door in the world can stop the truth from coming out this time. turns from a suave reality celebrity into the man who everyone on the internet is staring at 3 in the morning. However, this is where you come in. Because, following everything, Erica revealed the hotel bill for guest containment, the tear-streaked voice notes, and the bombshell. Yandendi's message raises a question that no blogger, gossip website, or tumultuous reunion show can address. Do you think she's real? Did Eric Mina finally leave a man who believed that locking a hotel door would also lock her mouth? Or is this merely drop your honest, raw comments here? Now that the camera is off and the door is wide open, whose side are you on? Another story that has been magnified beyond recognition is feeding the same followers who secretly like watching her break down, rebuild, and break down again. Do you think Mendeecees has a hidden asa up his sleeve that none of us saw coming? If you believe secrets deserve sunlight, hit the like button. If you're a sucker for chaos like this and ring, hit the subscribe button. America is writing for her freedom and receipts. The bell. Because believe me, when Erica talks again, or when Mendy tries to re-enter the internet and asserts his innocence, this is what will be the first to reveal. This betrayal is more genuine than reality TV. Cold retaliation and survival are bound behind. Until someone had the courage to tell, a hotel do it all. So continue to be vocal in the comments. Messy. In the direct messages. And pay attention, because the next bomb of truth, I assure you, is sticking away already.